What's up, guys? It's Steve, aka Factory Girl, bringing you another video. This is basically the first video that's going to be part of a not too long, but series that I do reviewing a bunch of the different products that I've tried and used over the years here. First thing first is going to be the Turtle Beach X41s. They're a pretty good headset, really well known. I think it's kind of the standard headset for most gamers. So um, yeah, I'll give you a review in a second here and kind of let you know what I think of that product. This gameplay, hard hat, kill confirmed. Not the best game I've ever had, although I do get some pretty nice kill feeds. I think I went 59 and 13 or 59 and 12 or something like that. So a few dumb deaths, especially a couple right at the start, but whatever. It's a pretty exciting gameplay, and hope you guys like it. Now on to the review. So as far as gaming headsets go, I mean, that's the first thing that you want to get if you want to improve your gameplay. It's probably the biggest thing that you can purchase that is definitely going to make a marked difference in how well you do in the average game. I mean, you have a way better sense of where people are, and you're going to find that you get kills that maybe normally you wouldn't, or at very least you're going to get kills and they're going to be a lot easier to get than they normally would be, just because you can hear the footsteps, hear gunshots, all sorts of things that they're really good cues letting you know where people are. Pretty standard, pretty straightforward. Now, what makes a good headset? Well, first of all, obviously the sound quality is important, and the sound quality breaks down into a couple different parts. The clarity of the sound, the amount of sort of bass and treble, which basically is created by the frequency range that that headset is capable of, as well as the power output that it's capable of. So a couple things there, and next would be comfort, I would say. I mean, any headset, regardless of how good it is going to be a piece of junk if it's totally uncomfortable. So comfort is really important. After that, I would say your voice quality, you know, the microphone quality, that is pretty crucial too, especially if you are playing team games or any sort of game battles game. You need a good microphone so that people can hear you properly, and I mean, obviously that makes sense. So I mean, you've got sound quality, comfort, and microphone quality. Now, when it comes to sound quality, there's a division in headsets. There's true 5.1 or 7.1 sound, which actually the Turtle Beach X41s do have. And then there's just basic stereo sound, which a lot of the other headsets on the market have. That is a huge difference. While using a stereo headset does still help you out, it is better than a lot of, you know, just TV speakers, that sort of thing. It's not going to make the same difference as a true 5.1 setup. So that's something to look for, and then you can usually see that you just marked on the boxes for, you know, any headset, whether or not it's 5.1 or 7.1 or just stereo sound. So X41s definitely make the cut there. Sound wise, they're really good as far as picking out, you know, where a sound has come from. They're not the most powerful headset I've ever used as far as bass and volume and that sort of thing goes. They don't provide very much in that regard. In fact, they can sound a little bit tinny, or well, tinny is the right description. So they don't really impress there, but that's not a big deal, and especially for a game like Call of Duty, a lack of bass sometimes is a nice thing because it is a very loud game, and explosions and that sort of thing. If you have a really powerful set of headphones, I mean, they're going to be a little bit distracting. Now in comfort, they're okay. And I guess another thing I should add with comfort is just quality of construction. This is where the X41s fail, in my opinion, the most. The quality of construction, I mean, they're an expensive headset. They come in around 180 bucks, I believe, and that is a lot of money to pay for something that, you know, is just basically an accessory. If it doesn't work well, that's a problem. But if it doesn't feel good and it just looks and feels kind of cheap, I mean, it's just the wrong impression to get from a product that you paid a lot of money for. So that's definitely, and Turtle Beach has always been this way with pretty much all of their headsets. I've found they don't feel really, really well constructed. They feel kind of cheap, but you know, whatever. If you can get over that, great. Now, as far as the microphone quality goes, it's extremely good. No issues there, and you know, I've never had a problem with people picking up my voice. The only other issue with the Turtle Beaches that I have found is because they are wireless and they operate on the 2.4 gigahertz frequency, they do get a lot of interference from wireless routers. So if you're close to your router and you're using this particular headset, you will run into problems in that regard. There's ways around it. You can change the channel of your router and, you know, force it away from the channel that the X41s use, and that helps. But overall, really quite a good headset with a couple of small problems. The batteries, well, I mean, anything wireless is going to run through batteries. It would be nice if it was rechargeable, but whatever, no big deal. And yeah, again, sound quality is phenomenal, and quality construction I would rate probably a 4 out of 10. It's just not great. They just feel cheap, but overall, pretty good headset. If you have the money to, you know, buy a $180 headset, I would say go ahead and get these, although you might want to save up a little bit more and go for the Astro A40s. I mean, that's up to you. But anyway, this is the end of the video and end of this review. So I'll have some more coming up soon, and I will talk to you guys later.